weird.
So you have
We got the
different...
sus one. Welcome to episode 3 of Liquor Lagoon. My name is Damp, and this is Zach.
Howdy.
And we're joined here today by our good friend and drinker, Manny.
What's good?
We'll be chatting with him today and asking some questions. So, to start her off, Manny, pick your poison. What's your drink of choice?
Ooh. Well, I typically like vodka. I definitely prefer vodka over most other spirits, so I'd have to go with a good old classic vodka cranberry. Really can't go wrong with that.
Okay. What brand of vodka are you using?
Ooh, I love Tito's. Although I would like to try some more expensive ones, but if the quality ain't there or doesn't change that much, then I ain't interested.
There you go, man.
I've mostly stuck to Tito's vodka.
Okay.
However, I do try like other. I more recently I have been trying other types of alcohol. More recently, this Zach here actually sold it to me. This Tanqueray dry gin.
Yeah.
Gross.
He was trying to
I
buy
don't
more
like it.
expensive gin, and
I
I
don't.
was like, if you got to get medium of the road, which this is the medium of the road. If you don't like this, you're probably not going to like gin.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Yeah,
It's
I don't think
very
anybody
dry.
likes it, man.
It
kind of an
dries
old
up my
person
mouth
drink.
afterwards.
Yeah, I think it's meant to be like served with fruit or some shit. I don't know.
Tonic water or something.
Yeah,
I don't know. I know
it's also supposed to
Tanqueray
be
was
mixed with
my
tonic water.
that was my first unofficial drink, but yeah.
Well, I work in a restaurant, right? And I've been asking like the bartenders, like, what do you suggest to drink gin in general with? And they've really just been giving me, gin and tonic, a good classic.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I don't think like
You
I
can make like
already
a
don't-
dry martini with that.
Yeah, I
like a
already
dirty
don't
martini.
like the way the dry. I don't like the dry part.
Mm.
Yeah. So, really, that's a more recent one. Before this, I had J&B, which is I think a Scotch. Yeah, it's a Scotch. It was pretty good. I tried it straight first just to see what it was like. Very strong tasting for sure, as all alcohol is. Very strong.
Yeah.
Some more
gagged.
than others.
And I mean, it wasn't that bad. And then the other, classic one I had was Jack Daniels. I've had that before. Can't go wrong with it, really. Jack and Coke.
It's okay.
So Manny, if Tito's is your favorite drink, I do have a question. If you could just like paint a picture of your room, and if you were to like salvage every Tito's bottle you've like crushed, how many Tito's bottles would you have drank in your lifetime if you could just like look around your room right now?
Hold on. Okay, never mind. So I used to have a drawer that I had it for the longest time, at least 2 years plus. It had like two empty handles and one like 750 milliliter. Empty, already drank. And I don't know if I drank them all myself, but I've probably got through them. A lot of them by myself. So there's those three. I'd probably have a lot. I mean, do handles count as one bottle?
Yeah.
Or can we? Okay. Well, I feel like I'd have more than 20 if I'm going to be honest.
God damn.
And how old are you?
I'm 22. So yeah, I've drank as many bottles as I have lived years.
Mm.
Yeah,
I might have a problem, but you know what? So far, so good. So far, so good.
All right. Well, Manny, tell us your first experience drinking, if you could remember it. Was it a good one, a bad one?
My first experience, the only one that really comes to mind was at my birthday. I think when I turned a particular age. We got
Legal
very
drinking
fucked
age.
up.
Yep.
Yeah, a legal drinking age, totally,
Mhm.
of course. And I got really messed up. All my friends were there. You were there. And
Damp.
Damp. My bad.
You
My
sprays
did.
the water.
Damn. I'm not sure if you remember, but we had a wild night. I remember I ended off sleeping on your couch next to your dog. I was cuddling with your dog, and yeah, that's sort of how. I don't remember much, but we did take videos, and I was hanging off my car door.
Oh,
was
I
leaning on
remember
it.
that
Do you
night.
remember that? It was
Yeah.
open, and I was swinging.
Yeah, you were holding on to your open car door for stability, and you were just kind of like falling back and forth.
Yeah, I was rocking back and forth.
Was that the same night that our buddy locked his keys into his car and we had to break into his car? It may have been, but
I don't remember that. I don't
No one
remember
will
that.
know.
it's all right. You already told us that. You didn't remember the night, so it was for us to highlight. All right, that's a good one.
I think I remember seeing videos of that night.
Yeah, I'm sure I have some. But
I think it was a sea. I was wearing like the blue SeaWorld shirt.
yeah,
You
Marine.
don't remember the night, but you remember what shirt you were wearing.
Oh, from the video.
Yeah.
Video.
Videos are sacred.
That's all I have to go off of.
That's fair.
So Menace, how long have you been an alcoholic?
Oof. Ever since I've been the legal drinking age.
Damn, that's been the hardest question you've asked him so far.
I know.
Of course.
All right. The next question that I got written down here is, why can't you rank up in Valorant?
Oh, I definitely think it's the people I play with. They're holding me back. Sometimes their decision making isn't all there. Especially this dude named Carlos. Not very good at all. Like, sometimes he just runs and shoots, and it's like, that's not how you play the game.
So he plays it like Call of Duty? Yeah, I see.
Exactly. Me being a tactical expert, like, I try to call out the plays, but the plays don't really work out that well. So after one round loss, I sort of shut up.
I see. So if this was real wartime, you'd be burying your friend Carlos here? You'd be saluting him at his grave?
Yeah, sure.
And it says
I'll be
like first
lowering
one
it.
down?
First one down, bro. Holy shit. I'll try to revive him, but I don't know.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
I don't know
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, you go to like a respawn bus or whatever.
The reboot pass.
Yeah.
You gotta go to the buy station, buy him back in.
So what's your least favorite drink?
Probably margaritas. I absolutely
agree.
hate them. The taste is so nasty. But liquor, or if we're talking about liquor in general, tequila, which happens to be in margaritas. Tequila is so nasty. I don't know how people drink it. It's so like strong tasting. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't drink tequila. Fuck that.
Such a dominant flavor.
I had Espolón a couple weeks ago mixed with like fruit punch, and it just kind of blended in. I kind of like tequila.
Yeah.
I've only had it once though, so maybe I gotta try it more.
Maybe.
Maybe it was the brand of tequila, but if I'm gonna be honest, I don't even remember the brand.
I mean,
all I know is, do you remember that one I got when I turned 21? And we got like the Three Amigos tequila bottle.
Oh yeah.
See, that was cool. That's the only time I enjoyed tequila. But other than that, not a fan. Not a
That's
fan.
fair. Do you drink beer?
Oh, yes, I do drink beer. I love Michelob Ultra if I'm not in a social setting. I love drinking Michelob Ultra. And then if I am in a social setting and say we're outside, a Corona with a lime and a cigarette does kind of go hard, and I would highly suggest trying it. Something about the nicotine buzz with the taste of the Corona.
I know why you like Michelob Ultra.
Why do you?
Because you worked at like a golf course. That's all those old people drink, bro. If they're drinking beer, that is the official like golf beer or whatever.
Yeah, it's sponsored by the fucking
like PGA
tour. Yeah.
I like
I didn't
Michelob
know that.
Ultras. And
I
to kind of
hated
follow, yeah, I mean, I could see why you wouldn't like it.
I
mean,
just hate
beer
beer.
itself just tastes like piss. Yeah,
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
but I'm like predisposed to liking it, so.
I'm predisposed to liking hard liquor, so
I mean, you like
Mm.
Yinglings. Yinglings are pretty good.
I
Yeah,
haven't
yeah,
had that one.
they're nice. I will follow up though, Manny. If you were to paint your room full of all the beers you've killed in your lifetime, how many beers have you killed?
I could build a beer tower.
Beer tower?
A beer
What are you
tower.
saying? Like
Beer
a
castle.
castle like
Dimensions.
made out of like cases? Like let's just
Not
say
far-
if you were to make a little fortress, and I guess this prompt could be applied to all of us. If we were to make little fortresses with all the beers we've ever drank, and we were to like re-put them into the 12 or 24 packs that we broke them out of, because I'm assuming we're not buying them one at a time. How big would your kingdom be?
I'd have a pretty decently sized kingdom.
I'd have like a really big tower. Like
have
realistically
maybe-
thinking. Talk.
I'd have like 2/10 of a lamppost.
You really don't drink beer, huh?
Nah, dude. Fucking hate it.
See,
So I've tried so many different ones, starting from, of course, legal age, quote unquote. Where I think that like the first beers I've tried were like Coronas, and they're just fucking awful. And
have you had them with a lime?
I have. I've also have
Okay,
them
right.
where they made them, or I had the Bud Lights that are pre-mixed with lime, and those are fucking awful too.
Bud Lights
Voodoo
are
Ranger is the only one that I've tried that was good. I tried the Juice Force, and it was one of the better beers. It's just that beer flavor where it's like, it's yeast. It's yeast
Yeah.
water. It's aged yeast water, and it's gross.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan on that taste either. But like, after I'm a few drinks in, like it's kind of good.
Oh
Me
yeah, because it
personally.
numbs your taste buds. You just don't care anymore.
Like I said,
True.
predisposed to not caring.
How I am
Bud,
with the
Bud Light's an
honey
awful
jack.
one.
Yeah, Bud Light's pretty bad. If you were to guess, what is the top beer of America?
The most like popular?
Yeah.
It probably isn't it Budweiser? Am I wrong? Or is it Bush? Bush. What? Is it Corona?
I think it's Modelo or
I think it is
Corona.
Modelo.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, yesterday I went out with some friends to like a Mexican restaurant, and I asked, we were asking like, oh, what's your beer of choice? And everybody clowned on me for saying Michelob Ultra because it's a light beer, right? And they're like, oh, it doesn't even have that much alcohol. But when we looked it up, bro, it's a 0.2 difference. 0.2 difference from mine, and then the popular choice was Modelo.
Yeah.
So
Unless
I'm
you're
like,
getting like the hard lager, or not the hard lager, whatever. What the fuck is it called? Unless you're getting like lagers and ales and stuff, it's not gonna be much.
like is that like Guinness? Guinness is a
Yeah,
lager?
Guinness and like Oktoberfest from Samuel Adams.
Mm.
Those are like the lagers and stuff.
I've never had a Guinness. I've always wanted to, because like in my brain I just imagine like a chocolatey taste. Like I see how frothy it is. I see how brown it is too. Like especially in these like
Ooh.
Irish pubs, I'm like, damn, it'd
I kind of
be nice to
I'm
have one that's
debating
like straight
getting
from
one.
there. Dude, they're just so expensive.
I
They're.
agree, but
I
you're-
mean, they're what's it called? They have nitro in them, so when you pour them, they're like that creamy, smooth thing.
Oh, I like that.
Because like Pepsi made Pepsi Nitro to emulate that, but
Mm-hmm.
for people who don't want to be alcoholics,
Pepsi Nitro was pretty good. I don't know. If
it
you had
is. It is very good. Manny the Menace, thank you for being on the show with us today.
My pleasure. I'm happy to be here. Thanks for inviting me.
Of course, and well, this has been Liquor Lagoon. This has been my co-host Damp
What up?
and our guest star Manny the Menace.
Hey.
Signing off, guys. Y'all have a good night.
Or
Good
day.
morning. Day.
Or morning, whenever you drink.
Yeah.
Stay safe.
Stay
It's
safe,
5 p.m.
guys.
somewhere.
Right. So, like, if you ever do become an alcoholic, formally, Manny, and you have to like quit drinking, we could still have you on the podcast. We just wouldn't have you drink.
You wouldn't?
Yeah, no, we wouldn't let you drink if you had a drinking problem.
You wouldn't?
You've been.
That's crazy. I thought you guys were my friend.
So if I
Your
okay,
friends are helping you.
let me ask you this, Manny. If I had a drinking problem, would you get me to quit, or would you get me to drink with you?
I'm gonna plead the fifth. I get you to quit. I get you to quit.
Exactly. So you're gonna question why I'd want you to quit?
You good. Good point. Good point. Good point.
So what are you up to?
I think you have a smoking problem.
Well, dude, why'd you get me all those cards?
You're not gonna quit if I tell you to.
Well, dude, you know who's got it worse, bro?
Carlos already made that joke. He called me an enabler, bro.